Welcome! Proudly presented by nobody at all, Telling Tales with Drago.
Welcome everyone, welcome to my glorious mansion that YouTube has gifted me with the tens of views that I get. And welcome to Telling Tales with Drago, an idea that sprung to my mind once in the shower. That has never been done on YouTube, nobody has ever done it before. And obviously, that is completely bullshit. Welcome everybody. My name is Drago, of course you guys know that, or you probably wouldn't have clicked onto this video, but I'm sure the real reason you clicked onto this video is probably because of the lovely little title that I have put up that is obviously a little weird. And that's what I'm doing for this series. That's what I want to do for this series. I want to talk about the weird things that have happened in my life that just probably cannot be made up. So every single story that I tell in this video series will be 100% absolutely not changed at all the truth. Now, like I said, getting back to that title, yes, it is 100% true. An orgy did occur in my dorm room. Now, I would like to point out, I didn't participate in this. Just saying that now. Did not participate in it whatsoever. I have a girlfriend. That's not the point. I didn't do that. So, it was around the freshman year of my freshman year of college. I had three other roommates, me, my best friend, and two of our good friends. But really this story only concerns one of those roommates, and for this video we'll call him John, because why not? Because that's a basic white boy name. Not to say that he is white, but he's white. Anyways, so we were starting out the first year of college. It was the first week, and we never really met this roommate. He was added to our room very late. He was literally added 2 days before classes were supposed to start. Now, being a freshman, you're supposed to go 3 days before classes start, or at least in my school, so you can be introduced to stuff and have a little bit of fun before you have classes at school. So, we knew of one roommate. He ended up being a big nerd that we're pretty good friends with to this day. And then there was this other one who is John. Again, John did not come to the room until I believe it was the Sunday before classes were to start on Monday. So, we quickly met up with him. He came into our room real quick. We shook hands, said, "Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Our names are this. What's your name?" You know, the basic, stupid little, I don't know you, this is kind of awkward, introduce myself type deal. So, we were talking to him real quick. We had some other activities that we needed to do, so we left. When we came back, he was gone. And we weren't exactly sure where did he go. We were just like, oh, maybe he went to go get food, and so we were just gonna sit in the dorm and wait for the rest of the night, and then eventually go to sleep. He never really came home, and it was like 1 in the morning, and we were like, where did he go? Like, what happened? So it was like 1 o'clock, and we're just sitting on our couches watching TV, and all of a sudden we hear knocking at the door, and the door opens, and here comes our roommate John being carried by 2 girls because he's so blackout drunk. So they take him into his room. He starts puking everywhere. It's a lovely time. Our other roommate who we're friends with hadn't made it to our dorm just yet. He hadn't moved in yet, so actually it was a Saturday. So yeah, that was our first real impression of this guy, and we're like, oh great, this is going to be a fun semester. And little did we know, it actually was a fun semester, and he didn't really bother us all that much. But the first thing that was kind of funny was the next morning, we were sitting outside of our bedroom, and he comes out just in a towel, and he's like, "Hi, I was drunk last night." And we're like, "Dude, we know." He's like, "Oh, so you guys are cool with it?" We're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Sweet." He's like, "I didn't bother you guys, did I?" I'm like, "No, you were actually quite quiet." He's like, "I was quiet? Sick!" And then just moved on. But that was just a little background. So then that weekend, it was Labor Day weekend as usually when classes start, so we had a Monday off. So we were like, okay, we'll just go home and we won't have to deal with we'll just go home, stay home for 4 days and then come back. So that's what most of us did. 3 out of the 4 roommates, except John, decided to go home for the weekend. And that's where this story takes a little bit of a interesting turn. Because unbeknownst to us, one of the girls that our friend was being carried in by decided to bring her back into the room for the weekend. But also little known to us, she decided that she was going to set up an orgy for him. 4 girls, 1 guy. That's a dream. That's a dream. We're all jealous. All guys, we know. We're jealous right now. Gay or not, you have to be jealous. Anyways. So, I really hope my girlfriend doesn't watch this. So, we didn't know anything of this was going on. We get back to the dorm just as 4 girls, including the girl that we knew from being his girlfriend, were leaving the dorm. And he just comes out and goes, dude, there was a lot of sex had in this room. And we were like, huh? He's like, yeah, 4 on 1. It was amazing. And we're just like, oh boy. So like, we were like, please tell me you at least kept it in your side of the room, because our room setup is, there's a bedroom, a wall that separates a living room, another wall, and then another bedroom. We were on the right, they were on the left. Now, what confused me the most, yes, he did keep it in his room, luckily for us. Not so lucky for our other roommate that had to come up to campus and disinfect his half of the room. But one thing that was good for us was that we didn't really have to worry about it. And the weird thing is, though, is if you've ever been in a dorm, usually the beds are twin-sized, so they're small. And he said he fit all 4 girls and himself on that twin-sized bed. Now, I don't care what you think of this story, that's fucking impressive, because you can barely fit yourself on those beds. They're comfy, but they're small. And yeah, so that's the story of there was an orgy in my dorm room the first weekend in college. The first weekend of my first semester in college, my roommate had an orgy in our dorm. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this is going to be a very interesting series. I have a lot of weird stories to tell. I hope to make these I want to make these personable. I want them to be funny, maybe sad. I don't know. Who knows? I just want to be more personable with my audience, because frankly, I don't do a lot of personable stuff. I mean, I don't show my face. I don't tell much about my life or anything like that, besides that I go to college and I'm on summer break right now, and that's pretty much all you guys know about me. So hopefully by these stories, you can we can get a little closer, I guess. I mean, with the there's not many of you, but it's still very cool to have a couple people listening to my stories, and hopefully this will do well. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for stopping by in my lovely mansion, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see all of you guys in the next story.